So the arbitrary value that I used when you use this tool, 0.1, I don't think it's using any sort of unit really. It's just an arbitrary value that I picked because I tested a lot with cubes, so I just picked something that looked good with the default units that you use in Blender. But yeah, it's not really based off of anything really. It's just a value that I picked randomly. But I think it's a good idea what you're saying. Maybe instead of having to always set this value, you can set up the value one time in the add-on preferences somewhere here. And that way, instead of changing this every time you start up Blender again, you only have to set it once. So I think that's a good idea actually. Maybe changing sizes based off of the object size as well could also be a good idea. But that would have to be like a separate option. I wouldn't want that to be the default because people might get confused. Why are there curves constantly changing sizes when they click on different objects? And what would happen if this object is one size but this object is another, right? So, but yeah, that actually seems like a good idea to have as an option at the very least. And well, for the time being, some things you can do, for example, after you use this tool, you can press F9 to make that menu pop up immediately under your mouse. And honestly, F9 is a little bit hard to press, so I rebound that to a different key. But you might not like that key. So I just press that and immediately make adjustments. Or you can use these tools in combination with the J key, which I think you also rebound. So you'll place it and then immediately press J and change the size. So if you do something like, let's place a curve right here. Make sure I keep previous selection is off, so I only get one. And I can press J to resize it. So again, I'll place it, resize, place it, resize. So I'm using two different tools. One to just create the curve and the other one to just resize it very quickly. I don't know if you already know this, but when you press J or whatever you assigned, you can also just clear the sizes for everything with Alt S. So you can also do that and then hold down the Alt key to randomize. So there's a lot of stuff you can do, but yeah, you do have some good ideas actually. I wouldn't mind implementing those.